Welcome to Speedy Walkthroughs, where we show just the important stuff to beating the game. For first time viewers, this will look different to a normal walkthrough. It'll show just the essentials so you don't need to spend a long time watching this video. Today we're playing Pokemon Black and White for the DS, and I'll be showing you how to get to the end of the game. So when you start out the game, you're going to go through a big long cutscene at the start and then be greeted with this scene. Probably first thing I'd do is change up your options so you can put up your text speed, turn off your battle scene and set your battle style to set if you're going to be playing through the game how I'll be playing through. So how I tend to play Pokemon games is I have one very strong Pokemon and don't bother diversifying the party, and that tends to be a good strategy for getting through it pretty easily. So I'm going to go with Tepig for the starter here, but you can really pick whichever one you want. I won't talk too much about just the battle strategies, but more in terms of where to go in the game. Once you've done that, you're just going to go through the various processes of fighting your rivals. So my strategy would just be keep tackling and hope that you win. And then we'll fight the other rival there. So again, just keep tackling there. If you have a move like Tail Whip, it would be good to lower the opponent's defense, but it's not strictly necessary. The strategy generally is just to keep tackling enemies. So if this is your first time playing a Pokemon game, you'll want to pull up a type chart as you're playing. And your type chart should pretty much look like this if you find one online. And that will just tell you pretty much what you want to use to be super effective against other Pokemon. Once we've done that, we can just head down into the bottom left house of town. And we'll get this little cutscene here. We'll just let that play out and then we can head out. Then we're going to move out and head up to the top left house in town. Talk to these people at the front and then talk on the inside. We get the Pokédex. So we're going to head back out here, have a look at the cutscene. And we'll head out of town. So it's going to head to the right and up now. And then this bit will play out. And then we go here and we're going to learn how to catch Pokemon. So in general, to catch Pokemon, you want to weaken the Pokemon first if you can. So the lower the health, the more chance you have of catching it. And if you can do a status effect like putting it to sleep or something, that also helps. So feel free to catch Pokemon throughout the game as you need. We'll need HMs throughout the game, which are moves that the Pokemon learn. So try and learn something that'll be able to cut down trees, something that'll be able to surf, and something that'll be able to fly. So if you can get yourself a water Pokemon and a bird Pokemon, that's generally what you're looking for in most Pokemon games. Alright, so I'm just going to move on through here. We're just going to head up through this route. You can move around your moves on the Pokemon, so you can change the order that those are in. I've moved Ember to the top just because I'll be using that more often, and it's just a little bit easier to use the top move than scrolling down to another move every time. Alright, so now we're going to be showing where the Poké Center is. Pretty much what you can do is heal up if you want to go to this building. So if your Pokemon are ever weak, low on health, or are fainted, you can just head into this building and heal up. You can also buy items from the right hand side here. I'd recommend getting a few Pokeballs and a few potions. And then we head out here and we get this little cutscene with Team Plasma. So you just let that play out. And then we have this little battle here. So in general, if you're using moves, Ember is going to be good, or whatever elemental move that you have. So because Tepig is a fire type Pokemon, using a fire type move will be slightly stronger. It's 50% stronger to use a move that matches your Pokemon's type than it is to just use any random move. There's a whole bunch of caveats to that as well, physical, special splits, etc. But pretty much try and match the type of move with the actual Pokemon's type, if you can. Alright, so we get the running shoes. You just hold down B to run if you'd like to. And I'm going to keep going up through. So you're basically just heading up through this route, going up through all the grass and stuff like that. Grab any items that you find along the way, and battling trainers that you find along the way here. You'll gradually make your way up through this section. And if you are running low on health, you can use potions to restore your Pokemon's health. So hopefully you bought a few in the town back there. If not, you can buy potions in pretty much any town you come across. Alright, so Bianca will come across us and give us a Pokemon battle. So we'll just make our way through that. And then we're going to head up into this town here. So this will be the town with the first gym in it. First thing I'm going to do is go into the Poké Center and just heal up. Then once we're out of the Poké Center, you can head to the right here, into the foresty bit. Alright, so in the forest there's a few trainers to fight, so you just basically want to make your way through them. And you can head up in here, but there's not really a whole lot to do now. So this person will give you Pansage, which is a water type Pokemon. It'll depend on what your starter you picked was, but basically they're going to give you the other side of the rock, paper, scissors sort of type equation here. So I've got that Pokemon here, which is good. Actually, I believe it's a grass type Pokemon that I have if I picked fire as a starter. So pretty much when we get to the gym is going to have a water type Pokemon, which is supposed to be strong. So I'm going to use the grass Pokemon to be strong against the water type. It's like a rock, paper, scissors. Water beats fire, fire beats grass, grass beats water. So they give you the grass one so that you're strong against the gym. And the fun fact about the gym here is they're going to pick whatever Pokemon is super effective against your starter. So that's why they give you the grass type to be a bit stronger. Alright, moving on, we have that battle in the trainer house, and then we can just talk to the gym here. And if we head inside the gym, we can now start taking it on. So pretty much to get through this gym, you need to pick whatever's super effective. So I picked water, which was super effective against fire by hitting that switch. You get yourself a little trainer battle here that you just make your way through. Then when the trainer battle's done, I'm picking grass to be super effective against water. Get another trainer battle to make our way through. And once this battle's done, I'm picking fire to be super effective against grass. And we get to the gym leader. So I would recommend swapping in your grass Pokemon if you picked the fire starter. Basically swap in that one that you got in the top right of town there, because you're going to be then super effective against this Pokemon here. So here I'm going to be trying to use grass moves against this Pokemon. So we'll see how we go there. And then we will end up beating it. So you get your first gym badge there, and that's sort of 1 out of 8 that you get throughout the game. And we'll just head out of the gym now. Alright, once we're out of the gym, we're immediately going to get this cutscene here, as she brings us into this house and tells us about like dream Pokemon and stuff. Gives us a HM for cut. Alright, so as I mentioned before, you need various Pokemon to learn HMs. So if you go into cut, you'll be able to see whether you can teach it to any of your Pokemon. It would just say able, and I am able to teach it to Pansage, which is very good news. So that's what I'll be doing here. Teach Pansage cut, and then we're just going to head to the top right of town. Just before I do that, I'm just going to heal up, but then once you're done, just move to the right and head out of town like so. So we're just coming out of that top right section of town here now. And you can cut down this tree. Once you've done that, you're just going to head up into this area here and get this little cutscene battle bit with Team Plasma. So you go through a few battles with them, bits and pieces like that. Then you get this long cutscene. But basically, once you've done that, we're ready to progress on with the story. So you're just going to head out of town here. You can head back into this house if you want and talk to her. So we get the C gear. And then we're going to head out of this building. I'm going to heal up in the Poke Center. So good idea to do that if you're low on health. And then just head to the left out of town. So now that we're coming out of town, we're just going to head sort of up through Route 3. Get past this trainer battle here. Some trainer battles will be double battles, so it's a good idea to keep another semi-strong Pokemon in your second party slot if you can. We come across this dude who's going to give us another battle. And then you want to go to the left. Just be sure to like pick up any items as you need them. Alright, so eventually we're going to come across here into this cave. So we just go into here. Make sure you're like healed up and stuff. And then you're going to get into this battle here. So once the battle is done, we'll be at this point here. So I'm just going to heal up with some potions. And you can head up and grab this item here if you want. I'm also going to fight this Roggenrola and catch it. So this will be a Pokemon that can learn Strength and Rock Smash, which are more HMs that we need to teach. So along with getting a Water Pokemon and a Bird Pokemon, it's a good idea to get like a strong looking Rock Pokemon that can likely learn Strength and stuff like that. Alright, once we've done that, head out of the cave here. And then we can head down. Grab any items along your way that you come across. Fight any trainer battles that you come across, and just keep heading left through this route here. Alright, then we're in this town here. It will take us past these buildings. I'm just going to go in and heal up because I'm low on health. And then you can pretty much head straight into the gym here. You'll come across N, who will give you a battle. And eventually your starter will likely evolve. So just keep that in mind. It's a good thing if it's doing that. Head into the gym. And then we'll talk to this person up here. So we head in here, and you have to hit the bookshelves in particular orders. So I'll walk you through that order that we hit the bookshelves in. So pretty much you just go up here. You want to hit this one first. Sorry, my bad. That's the book that you need on the left. You want to talk to this person. And then the top left person. Top left person will let you read the book here. So then you go to the bottom right. And then we talk to this person up here. And they'll let you behind them. So then once you hit that book, you can pretty much open it up here and go down the stairs, and that gets you towards the gym leader. So we'll fight the gym leader here. Just make your way through that battle, and then you get the badge. And that's the second badge. Alright, so once you got that badge, there's an alert that like Team Plasma is in the museum thing. Then you like watch that cutscene and head out. Alright, we're going to go left out of town here now, past these trees. Now this person's asked us to take the grassy path, so you sort of like wind up this route through the grassy bits. You're going to have a lot of like trainer battles and wild Pokemon and stuff, but you sort of have to go through the grassy bits rather than up. But eventually you'll continue making your way up towards the top of this bit. Alright, grab that item, you head off, and then you're going to head up through the route bit here, just up through these trees, and that sort of brings you to this like bridge area here. And just make your way through this bridge, so you just keep running forward, you'll make it across. Alright, and then we get to this really big city. It can be very confusing to know where you go. I'm just going to heal up my Pokemon quickly while we're here. Then we're going to head to the left of the city. We're going to go down this alleyway here. And this dude will talk to you. So this person gives us the TM for Flash, which is useful. Just head out of this alleyway here. So if you want to use Flash, it basically lights up like dark caves and stuff. You'll want it, otherwise you won't be able to see. You can head towards the gym here, but you'll notice somebody comes out of the gym. And if we try and go in the gym, it won't let us go in yet. So basically we've got to head down. And head to the right. And we're just heading down through to this section here. So big cutscene plays out here. Then when we're done, we can just head back up into town and left. And we'll come across this person here. Then we want to head up into the alleyway here. And you want to go to this building on the left. You'll see Team Plasma there, so basically you just fight Team Plasma. And we're going to head into the building here. So again, more cutscenes just play out here. And then you can head out of the building and into the gym. And then in the gym, we're now actually going to tackle this. So the gimmick of this gym is you sort of like push through this honey, and it like you can get through it if you have enough speed when going into it. So you hit that button to open the gate there, and we're just going to head over to the right here, fight this trainer. Open that gate there, then we can go up through the honey. Just make sure you have enough speed when you're running into it. You want to fight this next trainer. Start opening this gate here now. Just hit all the buttons you come across, really, you can't go wrong. And then behind this trainer, if you go right up to the trainer and then run upwards with enough speed, you'll be able to open this side of the gate. And that gate opens down there. And we're just heading up, hitting that button. And that'll open the gate towards the very last button of the gym that you need here. Alrighty, so that opens up this gate, and that pretty much opens your way to the gym leader. So you just head up here towards the gym leader and tackle this battle for the third badge. Alrighty, so once you got your third badge, you just want to head out of the gym now. And you'll get a little phone call here, then just head up. And up towards this gate out of town. And you find your way onto this route with all the sand. So we're just going to head up on this route here. We'll get into another battle. So take care of him, and we'll have a big call. So once you fought him, you pretty much just want to head up through to this section here. You can avoid a lot of these trainer battles if you want to, unless you want the experience points for fighting them. And just keep heading up here. So we'll go through this gate to head to the next area. And that brings us into here. And when we come to this town, we get a cutscene. So we'll have this Pokemon battle. And we got the bicycle here. So what I'd encourage you to do is register that item. And that way you can just press, I think it's the Y button or the select button to use it whenever. So head up to this building here. And you'll get this cutscene. And then head back out. I'm going to go and heal up. Just briefly. And then once you've done that, just head back up to the top. And you can head over to this building here. So we're just heading inside here and we get this cutscene. We gotta decorate our Pokemon. And then we get a cutscene on the way out. So you want to head right out of town and we'll see N, who will take us on the Ferris wheel. A big cutscene plays on this Ferris wheel and then we're pretty much done. We'll have a battle with him. And work your way through that battle. And then head back left into town. I'm just going to heal up and buy a couple things. Repels are always good. You want to buy some potions and Pokeballs if you can. Then I'm going to head into this building here, which is the gym. So jump on this little train thingo here. And then before we head on to the next one, we'll do this battle. Then head up onto this switch. And back onto the train. Alright, then we're going to head up and battle this guy. And hit this switch, and then up onto the train. You have to wait a little while for it to come. There we go. There's a person in there who wants to battle us, so we'll just do that battle. And then waiting again for the train. Jump on it. And jump out here. You then want to hit this switch and jump onto this train, get past the trainer battle here, and jump into it. And that brings us to the leader. Heal up, fight the leader, and then once you've done that, you get your 4th badge. Alright, so with the 4th badge on hand, we're going to head out. You just want to hit the switch and jump straight onto the coaster. This takes you out back to the start of the gym, so it's a pretty quick way to get back to where you need to be. And then we're done. So you're heading to the left out of the gym section here. Probably need to heal up as well. And then we're just going to head up left out of town here. Alright, so now that we're out of town, you're going to get into this battle here. Alright, so work your way through the battle. And then you get pulled into this cutscene here where you meet this guy. You get into another battle here. It's a double battle this time. And you want to head left, and then you come across this bridge. So you watch a little cutscene of the bridge coming back together, and then you want to head left across it. And that brings you into this area. Alright, so once you get to the end of this bridge, you're going to come across this cutscene. So work your way through that. And then you want to get into this town and pretty much go to the bottom left. You'll come across this like cold storage place. And you can head in here. Alright, so there's a little bit of a maze in here. But basically, you just go up here. This ice slide puzzle is like very typical of the Pokemon franchise. Basically, once you got in a direction, you can't move in a different direction. So yeah, just follow the same way that I'm getting across the ice here and you should be alright. And you can head into this little bit here. You come across this cutscene. Make sure you healed up and then you have a few fights. You should work your way through these. You get more cutscenes. And then you can pretty much just head out once you're done. Alright, so after that you just want to head up here. And you can make your way back really easily just by going through this bit. Alright, so that's called storage done. Then we're just going to head back out. You might want to heal up at this point. And then just head up towards here. You can go into this gym here and take the elevator down. And then there's various little puzzles to complete here. So you want to get through this battle first. Once you've done that, you can take this elevator down. And then head behind this elevator, get into this battle. Take this one down. And then the back one up. We can get through this little battle here. And take the elevator down. That brings you all the way down to the bottom. And then we actually get towards the gym leader finally. Alright, so heal yourself up, get into this battle, and that should be your 5th gym badge. Alrighty, so with your 5th gym badge, we're going to head back up this elevator. And pretty much once you get up here, you can take the elevator underneath it to head up to the main floor. And then we're done with this gym. So you probably want to heal up at this point and then just head out of the Poke Center now. So Bianca will come across us, give us a battle. And we get the Fly HM. The Fly HM is very useful, so make sure you have some kind of bird Pokemon and teach it to that bird Pokemon. That'll let you fly back to any town that you previously visited. You just want to head up here. Keep heading past these trainers. And we get a Hyper Potion. And we come across this little bit where you see this web. And then we're eventually able to head in. So we'll head into this cave here and we see N. Now at this point you'll get a lucky egg. Definitely put this on your first Pokemon because it gives you much more experience from every battle, which means you'll be leveling up a lot quicker. Alright, so you can push these charge stones to the side, so you want to use that to get through the cave. And you pretty much just want to push them in the same way that I'm pushing them here. So left and then down for this pair. You get a little cutscene here. And we can pretty much just head down these stairs. I'm going to head up past these trainers. And once you got past these trainers, you'll be up in this section. So push the stones left and up. Fight this other trainer here. And then this one. And then you're going to head up the stairs and across to the right here where you'll see N. Now we'll get into a battle with N. Get a little cutscene here. And then we're going to head out of the cave. So heal yourself up. You'll probably need it at this point. Buy anything you need. A few escape ropes wouldn't hurt. Some rappels, stuff like that. You head up and you'll get this cutscene here. So we want to head up and right out of town. And head up through this section. Keep heading up. And you'll eventually come across this tower here. So head in. And then he's going to be climbing up. So make your way up through this section here. Alright, once you got past the trainers here, you just want to go up the spiral staircase again. And that brings you to this new room here with more trainers. Keep heading up. You'll have to go up quite a few floors here. But luckily the tower's pretty linear. You'll get to the top eventually. And a cutscene plays out here. And then basically just head back down. All the way down through the tower. And you can bike back to town. If you've taught a Pokemon fly at this point, you'll be able to fly back to town with that Pokemon. But you pretty much just head back here. And actually, speaking of, I'm catching a Pokemon that can learn fly now. It's Tranquil. So just catch that. And then you can teach it fly if you'd like to. Alright, so we'll fly back to that town we're just in. And we're going to be biking left. And there's the gym up here. So we'll head inside. So you get, like, shot out by these, like, cannon things. So that's the puzzle behind this gym. Just take them in the same order that I am here. So you shot back with this one. You're going to have to battle this trainer. Shot out by this cannon now. You're going to have to battle this trainer. And then out to the right. So you're better at this trainer. You can just go up through this cannon if you want to avoid that last trainer there as well. Shot out to the right here. And then you want to go out to the left here after this battle. And then you'll be able to climb up these stairs. And then down. Then to the right. And then up. You might notice me fighting a few unnecessary trainers now. Basically the main reason is because we're getting towards the late game. I want to be leveling up quite a bit, as it's going to get a bit tricky pretty soon. But heal yourself up and fight the gym leader. And that should be badge number 6. Alright, with the gym leader beaten, you just take the cannon downwards and you head out of the gym. We get this little cutscene here. Head down, back to the Poke Center. You can heal yourself up. And then we'll head back out. Alrighty. So we're back to this route that we're at before. Just keep heading up on this route. For the long grass, I didn't mention it before, but you need to walk through that. You can go up on these things as well to get through. And you get a little call from your mum, and then you're going to head down here. And that brings us up to the next little bit. So we'll have a battle here. Just make your way through that. And we get the HM for Surf. So make sure you have a water Pokemon that can learn Surf. Go through this hiker battle and we're going to head up into the cave. And then we sort of end up out on this little bit here. So you can take pretty much the same path I'm taking through here. You want to head down into this door. Basically, you're just trying to make your way down to the bottom of this section. Out through this door now. And down the stairs. You can grab some extra items if you want to as well. That's a max potion, very useful. Now we pick up the ether. You definitely want to pick up an ether at some point because that'll restore your PP and you can't buy those normally in game. So up through this little section here. Past this battle. Get an Ultra Ball here if you want it. And you get a cutscene here. Head out. And we're going into the Poke Center of this town here just to heal up. Alright, with that done, we're just going to head up and into this. It's a gym. So you pretty much want to take the same path. There's some puzzle bits here. You're going to have to fight through this trainer here. Then go up, fight this trainer here. And this trainer. Once this trainer's done, you pretty much just want to head up here, taking this exact path to get through, fighting this trainer. And up to this section. And you want to go down through this bit. And up the stairs. Fighting this trainer now. And with this trainer done, you just want to head up. And across. You can go up to this guy. This switch will rotate that around again. So you just want to head down onto it. And then left onto it. And that'll bring you up to the gym leader. So you work your way through this battle. And then you should have the 7th gym badge once you're done. Alright, now that you've got that gym badge, you just want to head out. You can take that slide to the left to get out of the gym really easily. You get a cutscene here. Back into the Poke Center to heal yourself up. And we'll head out. So you pretty much just want to head up. Get a cutscene as you go into this forest here. And we're into this tower. Alright, so to get through this bit, you want to go to the top right of this room here. And head across. You can grab yourself a Stardust if you want to, and then head up these stairs. And then you want to go up these stairs. And you get a big cutscene here, lots of battles. And just keep heading up these stairs, winning the battles as you go. And you want to grab this item if you want. Head up. And we have this little circular room here. You go across that little rampy jumpy bit here, and then just head up and make your way back out of the circle. Go here, a revive if you'd like it. And a max elixir, definitely grab that. You'll need it later for the Elite Four. You'll find that you run out of PP halfway through when you're battling them. Alright, you get into battle here. Quite a few actually. Just work your way through these ones. And then you want to head up the stairs. And N is here. Now, depending on which version of the game you play, Pokemon Black or Pokemon White, you'll have a different Pokemon there, but it doesn't really matter too much. This guide will still cover it regardless. Alright, so at this point, you pretty much just want to fly back. So the Relic Castle is there, that's what we're aiming for. And we can fly to Nimbasa City. Just heal yourself up there. And pretty much just head down out of town. Alrighty, so where we want to end up going is pretty much up here, just to the left. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain to navigate, but you can make your way up through this section. Continue sort of up and left, essentially. And you should come across this tower here. So we'll make our way inside. Apologies, it should have been this bit, not the actual tower itself. Sharon will stop you out here. And then you want to sort of make your way around here. Now, I believe if you run over these, they'll suck you in, so you have to walk over them. So just be aware of that. You head your way down these stairs and get sucked into that one. Just do this trainer battle first. Now, once you get sucked into it, it's going to pull you down. And we get a max potion. Max potion's always worth getting. Do this trainer battle. Head across the sandpit, do this trainer battle. Item there is Shadow Ball. You can grab that if you want. It's quite a good move if you've got a Pokemon that can learn it. And you want to get sucked into this one. Head past this person, do the trainer battle. And this one as well. Then you'll reload. You can get this item if you want to. It's the PP up, very worth getting. It'll permanently up the amount of PP you have on a move on your Pokemon. I'd use that on a move that has lower PP, like 5, 10, 15, something like that. And then you fall down here, and you come across these guys. So a big long cutscene will play out. And then you get walked back out, you do this call, and then you can pretty much fly back to wherever you want to go. So we'll go back to Nikreen City, heal ourselves up, and go into the museum here. This is near where we got that second gym badge. So you can see just how crucial it is to have a Pokemon with Fly at this point as well. And then we want to fly back to the top left. And once you get to the city, basically just head out to the right. And head right through here. Get a little cutscene and battle. continue on to the right here. And you'll make your way across this bridge. Keep going right. And you'll pop out here. Get a little cutscene play up. And we can head into the Poke Center to heal up. And just head back out. So she'll bring us up here. Once we talk to those people, we just head out of this area here. And we can head up to this top bit of town. And we'll come across this gym. So just head inside. Work your way through this trainer battle here. This is also a dragon gym, so it's a bit frustrating to make your way through with like a fire type Pokemon, for example. But if you have anything that can learn an ice move, that's usually a good idea. Go over this ramp and tackle this trainer battle here. And then you can pretty much just jump over that and raise the dragon's paw. Then you want to go up on the head and go across like this, tackle this battle. And then jump off for this paw. Once you've done that, the head will also move, so it's going to be pointing up there. So basically just go up here now. Tackle this battle. And jump on that paw there. Once you've done that, that paw is going to go down and move the head across. Tackle this battle. And jump onto that paw from the left. And this will move the head to the right. Gonna head down these stairs and do this battle. And head down. You can jump on that bit, which will move this head like this. And then you sort of loop back around like this and jump on that paw again, which will move the paw up. And the head back across. It's definitely a process getting through this gym. Tackle this battle. And then you want to jump on this paw. And that will actually move the paw up. And then the head sort of properly up where it needs to be. Get through this battle. And jump onto this paw from above. This will now actually move the head up to where it's supposed to be. and then you can battle for the 8th gym badge. Work your way through this and you'll have all 8 now. Alright, so with the 8th gym badge, we're just going to head out. You can hit that green warp pad and head back down. Get a little cutscene play out. We're encouraged to go up there towards the Pokemon League, so we're just going to heal up and then head up through it. We get a little thing about a storm. Don't worry about that unless trying to catch all the legendaries. Get through this battle. Get a little cutscene here with a battle. You're going to have to get through quite a few more battles here. And then eventually you make your way up to the Poke League. There it is. So once you get in here, there are just a whole bunch of gates corresponding to each badge. So you can pretty much make your way through all these, just making sure you got all the badges there. And then we come across Victory Road. So Victory Road can be a bit confusing when you first do it. But make your way up here. Get through this battle. And then head out the door. Get a little cutscene there, showing that you can fall off these, then head up into this door. Heading up the stairs now. And once again, make your way through this battle. And once you've done that battle, you basically just want to head out the bottom door. And across 2 doors worth up through this one. You want to go up these stairs now. And then up these ones. Up these ones. And out through the left door. This will get you an item. It's a full heal if you want. That'll restore any status effect, but you can head back out here. And through the right door. Out of the right door here, you want to go to the rightmost bit and then go through this door. Just heading up the stairs now. And out this central door here. And then we're out to the Pokemon League. Alright, so the Pokemon League, we can see what that is. You want to heal up and you want to buy as many full restores and revives as you can, is usually my strategy. Sometimes max potions are good if you're short on money for full restores, but full restores are really good because they'll heal both all your health and any status effects. Revives you want in case your Pokemon die or faint. Alright, so you start the Elite Four and there's basically 4 trainers. I won't talk about fighting these, but you just go through all 4 staircases. Alright, once you've beaten all 4 trainers, you're going to walk back to the middle and you can see this statue is like glowing in the middle, so you just hit that and it warps you down. And then there's this really big staircase you can walk up. And that gets you towards the champion. A big long cutscene plays out. You want to go up these stairs, talk to these guys, and then pretty much you can go up through this bit. So here we can like heal up and do anything we need to do there. Once you head out of that healing room, you can head into this one to the right if you want to. So this just gets us like a max potion there if you want it. And then head into the second door here. Get a max revive. This is good because it's like a normal revive, but it restores all of your health rather than just half of your health. And up these stairs. So you want to head up into this room here. And we get a rare candy, which is good. If you use that on your Pokemon, it will level them up by 1 level, so it's good to do, especially before the final battle of the game. That's what I'll do just here, level up Embor. And then you want to head right a door and into this one. We can get a full restore there. Again, another quite useful item. Just head out. And up these stairs. You just head up this main doorway here. You talk to this guy. A little cutscene plays out. And then we get our main legendary in the game. So our Lightstone glows, and now we get our main legendary. Before all this happens, I would really recommend that you save the game, because you want to try and catch this legendary if you can. So save the game before you go through that big door, and then hopefully you'll be able to catch this legendary. If you have the Master Ball at this point, you can use the Master Ball. Or if you've got good enough luck, you can hit it with an Ultra Ball, though it's easier said than done. But eventually, whatever way you end up catching it, you'll want that Pokemon. So now you're basically using it in battle against N. You got to beat his Pokemon with it. Swap back to Embor if you'd want to. And then work your way through this battle. And then we have a fight with this guy. Alright, then a big long cutscene plays out, and essentially that's the game done. The Elite Four is a bit different the next time you go back and beat it, but this will get you to the credits, and that's pretty much Pokemon Black or White version finished. So I hope you found this video useful in figuring out what to do, and thanks so much for watching.